Hey everyone, Boxhead here. I'm here in central Osaka with the Zen Market crew, and we're getting ready to leave on a 2-day adventure to Wakayama Prefecture, a few hours south of our headquarters here in Osaka. Unlike the city, Wakayama is famous for incredible natural formations and locations with rich cultural history. It's going to be an incredible adventure, and we can't wait to share the experience with you. Our first stop along the way is Tore Ichiba, one of the most well-known fish and seafood markets in the entire Kansai region. If you time it right, you might even get to watch the staff skillfully take apart a whole tuna fish, and maybe pick up some to eat too. There are also an assortment of stalls selling all sorts of local products. Shops selling plum wine, or umeshu, are particularly popular since plum wine is a local specialty. There's even a barbecue area outside, where you can grill up some fresh seafood, or maybe some local Wagyu beef if that's more your style. Our next stop is the Senjojiki Rock Plateau, a massive limestone formation along the coast of Wakayama. In Japanese, its name means laying 1,000 tatami mats, which is weird because we didn't see a single one while we were there. Traveling just a few hundred meters down the coast brings you here to Sandanbeki Cliff. These sea cliffs rise a towering 50 meters above the Pacific Ocean. There is one more thing for us to see. By taking an elevator from inside the visitor center, you can access the Sandanbeki Sea Cave. The cave is an underground labyrinth of passageways and chambers. Locals claim that samurai supporting the Minamoto clan hid their ships here during the Genpei War. Our last stop for the day was at Kushimoto Hashigui Iwa Road Station. That's a mouthful. Known locally as Michi no Eki, these rest stations are dotted all around the low roads of rural Japan. Different from motorway rest areas, road stations are not attached to paid toll roads and typically feature a more specialized selection of local products and delicacies. This particular road station is named for the spectacular rock formation nearby. In Japanese, Hashigui Iwa means bridge pillar stones, and this formation got its name from the structure's resemblance to the wooden pillars supporting traditional Japanese bridges in cities like Kyoto. With our last stop for the day behind us, it's time to head to our accommodation for the night. Tonight we're staying at none other than the fabulous Hotel Urashima. Located on a narrow peninsula, this hotel is typically only accessible by ferry. Talk about secluded. The palatial interior is spread over multiple buildings, featuring Japanese and Western-style rooms, bars, restaurants, karaoke, and even an arcade. Of course, what makes this hotel a must-visit for all travelers to Kansai is the Bokido, a one-of-a-kind onsen hot spring built inside a natural sea cave. Naturally, in a hotel like this, dinner is nothing to shrug at either, featuring the best that Japanese hospitality has to offer. First thing the next morning, we're up early to sample a little bit of the Kumano Pilgrimage Trail, a network of pathways travelers used long ago to visit important temples and shrines, a World Heritage Site. At the end of our hike is Nachi no Taki, the highest single-tiered waterfall in Japan, which has a complex of Shinto shrines at its base. Here we'll take a moment to reflect, purify ourselves, and maybe even read our fortunes for a glimpse into the future. Next, we're making our way to the Shionomisaki Tourist Tower, which at over 100 meters high stands on the southernmost point of Honshu, the largest island of Japan. The restaurant inside specializes in dishes featuring maguro tuna, steamed, stewed, grilled, and as sashimi. You can try it all here. And of course, here at the southernmost point of Honshu, the panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean are hard to top. And just like that, it's time to head to the final stop of our journey. The last stop on our trip is Kuroshio Ichiba, located on an artificial island known as Marina City, just south of Wakayama City, the prefectural capital. Reminiscent of the narrow shopping alleys such as Nishiki Market in Kyoto, it specializes in, you guessed it, fresh-caught seafood, especially maguro tuna. Next to the market is Porto Europa, an adorable local theme park opened in 1994 and modeled after European towns, complete with cobblestone streets, canals, and buildings that resemble those found in Italy, France, and Spain. While it may be a little on the tame side for veteran thrill seekers, the local atmosphere and charm are hard to beat, and with free entry and no lines for any of the rides, I'd say it gives Adventure World a run for its money any day. And just like that, our grand adventure in Wakayama is coming to a close. We'll hop back on the bus for a short drive back to the city. We highly recommend taking some time to check out some of the more laid-back pleasures Wakayama has to offer.